Takashi, Hayashi, and Rei running on the rooftop of the school saving their lives from zombies. Rei falls down, but Takashi saves her, and they get to know to kill the zombies they had to crush their heads. Takashi watching so many zombie screams. Earlier that day, Takashi was standing in the stair thinking about his life. Tagaki there shows herself and tells you, "Stupid, why are you sad? Because your friend Rei dumped you." But listening to that, he sends her away because he didn't felt good and didn't want it to continue the chat. While standing leaning on the staircase, he saw an odd person trying to bang the door of the school, and the principal and the PT sir came to stop them. And when the PT teacher went to stop him, that person just bit him, and he died on the spot. While other grieved, he stood up and suddenly bit the principal, and she also turned wired. Takashi saw everything from his own eyes and ran toward the classroom to warn everyone. He slapped Rei and took her with them, and Hayashi also came with them. They all ran toward safety, and while on their way, they took some weapons with them to run. Hayashi took out his phone so Rei should call her dad, who was a police officer, but the line was busy and they all got worried. Then the announcement happened. They all were warned to stay with your teacher. But then they all heard that the person who made the announcement is dead. They ran toward the rooftop, and while on the way a zombie came, and they had to fight him, and in the battle Rei was being attacked and Hayashi tried to stop the zombie, but while saving her he got bit by the monster. But Takashi killed him. They all ran towards the roof so no one attacks them. And from there they saw the whole city burning in fire. They all got scared. They were stuck there. Even the military was on the move. Everyone in the school were scared and were being killed. While they were hiding themselves on the rooftop, they saw Hayashi was started to turn into a zombie, and they saw him turn into one monster. Hayashi asked them to kill him as he didn't want to turn into a zombie. But as he turned into one of them, he attacked Rei, and so Takashi killed him, which made Rei very sad. She even taunted him that you did it on your own will as I was dating him, and so Takashi went out to kill the zombie, but Rei stopped her and apologized to him that she was not in senses. Tagaki saw everyone killing each other. She was with Hirano, and she said him to run with her if he wants to live, and so he went on with her to run for safety. On the rooftop, the zombie was finding their way to get in, and so Takashi and Rei also had to leave the place soon. Rei asked phone from Takashi, and Rei called on a special number to talk to her father, but when she called, her voice didn't go to him, and he thought it was Takashi and warned him to hide and stay safe, and then the phone was cut, and it made Rei sad and she cried. Tagaki and Hirano hiding and running to save their life from zombies, talking to each other, and Tagaki becoming very much annoying as she was the topper and thought that she is the best in everything. Miss Shizuka and the student hiding in the health care center of the school. While the zombies attacked them, the boy saved the doctor, but was bit in action. Suddenly Siko, the female karate leader killing zombies, came in and saved them too. But it was late for the kids, so she had to kill him, and then Shizuka and Siko ran from there. Tagaki and Hirano locked themselves in the classroom, and they both find some tools to fight, and there Hirano got a nail gun. But suddenly zombies came in, but Hirano was confident that he can kill them easily if he made an iron sight from the nail gun. So he did that and shot everyone in the head and saved them both. Takashi and Rei on the rooftop used the water pipe with pressure and shot everyone with water and made their path clear so they could run from there. Tagaki and Hirano also ran from there so they could get safety, and on the way he killed many zombies with that nail gun. Everyone was making their way out so they could run outside and get to safety. Takashi and Rei decided to go to Takashi's house and gather the resources they need on urgent. Everyone was on their move, and suddenly Tagaki screamed, and everyone near them heard her voice. The nail gun was also got empty, but Tagaki used the tool she had and killed the zombie. Hearing the voice, other zombies also appeared there, but everyone was together and fought with them and killed them. Tagaki was very much scared, and she started to cry. Everyone there introduced themselves and started to plan what to do next. They all planned to use the bus outside and go to the closest house and make sure our family is safe. They all were watching the television and saw that this zombie virus is spread all over the world, and everyone is turning into the zombie. They all talked about that the virus is not going to stop as the deads are walking, and they are killing the alive, and they again turn into dead and start moving. So there is no stopping to this killing spree, but they all together making a plan, they ran outside. While they ran outside, they were told to not to make sound because the zombies are blind and only react as sound. Takashi then volunteered and went to confirm that if they are blind or not, and he stood in front of one zombie and waited, and that zombie passed by him and didn't react to his presence, and if was confirmed they are all blind. They all then quietly ran outside, but a student with them made a noise which made the zombies active, and they attacked them and they started to fight with the zombies. Takashi and Siko killed many zombies and cleared the path toward the bus and made way for everyone, but still many students were killed on their way. Miss Shizuka was an adult, and she was given the bus keys so she could drive, and while they were leaving, another group with some student and their teacher Shido was running toward them, so Takashi asked to wait for them, but Rei insisted to leave him to die, but still Takashi stood and let them get on the bus, and they went away from there. Miss Shizuka ran over the zombies which were in front of them so they could be saved. As they carried on the way, they saw the whole city empty and on fire. The other student who came on the bus didn't agree to Takashi on going back to city to save the family members, so Rei hit the student badly. So they don't speak, so Shido stood up and said, "We need a leader who could control everyone," and so with majority he became the leader, and then Rei went outside of the bus and Takashi went behind her. Suddenly a bus full with zombie hit them, and they had to separate from there. Takashi and Rei ran into a zombie, but after killing him they got a bike and traveling on the bike. While they both were traveling on the bike, the dark was coming, and not the bus was also lost, and they had no one left to rescue them. While other were in the traffic jam and were stuck as the police were checking everyone so that the zombies do not cross the bridge, and they had to wait all night there. Takashi and Rei were traveling in the empty street all alone. While they were moving, they saw a police car, and they thought to look into it so that they could find something useful in that, and they got a gun from inside. Takashi kept the gun in his pocket, and they both moved on the bike. On the way, they stopped to a gas station, but it was a self-service, and they had no money with themselves, so Takashi went inside the store and took out some money from the cash counter. But then Rei screamed, and Takashi went outside to see what happened, and a person there was holding Rei and blackmailing Takashi to give him the bike or else he will harm Rei. But then Takashi ran toward him and pulled out the gun he had and shot the person in his chest, and hearing the gunshot, the zombie there came towards the area and attacked the person, and Takashi and Rei ran from there on the bike. While they moved forward, Rei thanked Takashi for saving her life. On the airport, the VIP were making a move and trying to run away on a plane, and the defense military were protecting the plane to take off easily. It was morning, and everyone was stuck on the bridge in the traffic jam. Everyone had to listen Shido's stupidity. Tagaki woke up Hirano as it was morning so that he gets into his senses. Many people tried to cross the bridge on foot, but the military stopped them so that they could not cross the bridge without permission. Shido was talking all stupidity in the bus, so after hearing to him all night, Siko, Tagaki, and Shizuka left the bus, but Shido stopped everyone and stopped Shizuka to stay as she was the doctor. But then Hirano stepped in and shot Shido with nail gun, and they all left the bus with force. While they started to run, the zombies attacked them. But what a coincidence, Takashi and Rei were passing by from there and stepped in to help them. Takashi even passed the gun to Hirano so he could use it as he had better shot. And so they all defeated the zombie and got themselves out of danger at the moment. Then everyone asked each other about their safety and then decided where to go. Then Shizuka told that I have a friend and she has a house nearby, we can go there, and there is also a car she have. So Takashi told them that he will go and see the house first, that is it's safe for them, and he left from there. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe to the channel.